The year is 793 AD. On the peaceful island of Lindisfarne, monks begin their morning prayers, unaware that history is about to change forever. The monks believe they are safe. For centuries, Lindisfarne has been a place of faith, learning, and peace. But beyond the horizon, something unknown approaches. From the mist emerge sleek Viking longships carrying warriors from Scandinavia. Within moments, the Vikings reach the shore. The people of Lindisfarne have never faced an enemy like this before. The monastery is attacked, its treasures are stolen, and many monks are killed or taken into slavery. This shocking attack marks the beginning of the Viking Age in Britain. Over the next 2 centuries, Viking raids become increasingly frequent. What begins as quick coastal attacks soon evolves into full-scale invasions. In 865 AD, the Great Heathen Army lands in England. Northumbria, East Anglia, and much of Mercia fall before the Viking advance. Only one kingdom remains standing in their way: Wessex. Wessex survives under the leadership of King Alfred the Great, a ruler who refuses to surrender. But even Alfred's determination is tested. The Viking armies push Wessex to the edge of destruction, forcing Alfred into hiding. Instead of surrendering, Alfred rebuilds. He gathers warriors, strengthens defenses, and prepares for one final stand. In 878 AD, Alfred's forces meet the Vikings at the Battle of Edington. The future of England hangs in the balance. Alfred wins, the Viking leader Guthrum is defeated, baptized, and a fragile peace begins. Peace does not reunite England. Instead, the country becomes divided between Anglo-Saxon and Viking rule. The Danelaw becomes home to thousands of Viking settlers. They do not just conquer, they build new communities. Among the greatest Viking settlements was York, known to the Norse as Jorvik, a center of trade and power. Over time, Vikings and Anglo-Saxons begin to live side by side, exchanging language, customs, and traditions. The Vikings leave behind more than settlements. Their language becomes part of English itself. After Alfred's death, his successors continue the struggle to reclaim the lands lost to Viking rule. One of England's greatest leaders emerges, Ethelflaed, Lady of the Mercians, who helps drive back Viking control. By 927 AD, Viking-controlled territories are brought back under one crown, creating a united England. But the Viking story in Britain is not finished. Around the end of the 10th century, a new wave of Viking invasions begins. This time, the Vikings do not come only as raiders. They come as kings seeking to rule England. English kingdoms struggle to resist the attacks. Towns burn, armies fall, and fear spreads across the land once again. In 1016 AD, a powerful Viking leader changes the fate of England forever. Cnut the Great. Cnut conquers England and creates one of the greatest Viking empires in history, connecting England, Denmark, and Norway. Unlike the raiders who came before him, Cnut rules as a king. He supports Christianity, strengthens trade, and brings stability to England. After Cnut's death, his empire weakens, but the dream of Viking conquest in England is not yet dead. In 1066 AD, Harald Hardrada, King of Norway, launches one final Viking invasion of England. At Stamford Bridge, King Harold Godwinson's English army meets the Viking invasion in a final, brutal battle. Harald Hardrada falls, and with him ends the final great Viking attempt to conquer England. The Vikings arrived as feared raiders, but they left as builders, settlers, rulers, and an inseparable part of Britain's history.